it is rhododendron pruning time. Yep, it's time to prune them right now when they are done blooming. And that is what Master Gardener Ciscoe Morris is here to talk about. He's going to show us the right way to prune them. Quick question.
Sure.
Are rhododendrons and azaleas the same when it comes to this topic?
They're really closely related.
Okay, so this works for azaleas too.
Well, not exactly.
Okay, no, it doesn't.
With a rhododendron, you can cut right in the middle of a branch and it'll branch out. If you do that to an azalea, it won't do it. So you got to cut down to where there's a bunch of leaves and it'll branch out from there.
This is what stresses me out. You should see my lilac tree. It's in disrepair because I didn't listen to you. All right, so my azaleas have already gone from this beautiful bright color to pink. Is it the time when they start to change the color?
You should wait till they start looking more like that.
Okay, having these crazy looking weird little
spent flowers. These are turning into seed pods.
Okay, so I want to cut them when they're when they're like this.
As soon as they're like that.
Okay.
I mean, you can do it, but you'll be cutting off still some pink flowers.
Okay, so don't cut off the pink flowers, but I have a question.
Yeah.
So like, let's say someone forgot last year to cut off the dead ones. Who can say? Is it too late to cut them off now?
No.
Okay, I can still get them.
No, yeah. And you know, one question I get a lot is, do you gotta deadhead them? So you know, you got these things on there.
Yeah.
And if you wait till the right time, they come right off.
Okay.
That didn't really come off good because it's too soon yet.
It's too soon.
Yeah.
But it'll come off easily. If it comes off easily, it's time. And that's how you do that with these?
Yeah, you just kind of go.
And what is this?
This is a Rhodie.
Okay, it's
these are all Rhodies that I didn't bring. I should have brought an azalea. I didn't even think of that.
Okay, we're gonna show. Look at this rhododendron. Is that in your yard?
Now no, thank goodness.
Oh my gosh.
That's what yours is gonna look like if you keep forgetting.
Ooh, that is a big bush.
And there's a window right behind.
What?
Yeah, that must be a wonderful sight out the window.
I mean, maybe you like a lot of privacy and a lot of darkness.
There's probably 100 squirrels live in that thing or something.
Or raccoons.
Yeah,
a whole family there.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see how we prune them.
Okay.
So you deadheaded these ones,
right,
but you said I could cut these in half.
Yeah, so if you want, now usually I'll use these pruners.
Okay.
So usually what I do is I cut down to where there are some leaves.
Okay, it's just a good general rule of thumb.
Nicer. But see, if you wait too long, so this thing has been going for years. The only cut I can make to another leaf is that.
Yeah.
There's nowhere. But with a Rhodie, you could.
Oh.
Just do this. Now, this is not going to be the most beautiful specimen in your garden.
Okay, so like.
Go for it, yeah.
So you just here?
Yeah, anywhere you want, because a Rhodie will leaf out. So this is going to send out a million new, hopefully a million.
Okay, so what if I get crazy and I'm just like.
That's all right.
Get it right there.
Get this.
And it looks, okay, so I did that.
So look at this guy. So
that's a serious clipper, by the way.
Oh, that is
cut off
serious
a finger.
clippers. When I worked at Seattle U, we had to move some 20-foot rhododendrons.
Oh my gosh.
And after we moved them, the new leaves came out little, so we had damaged the roots. We cut it to 6 inches from the ground.
Okay, so if you cut it hard back, it's kind of like a butterfly bush, it'll come back?
It'll come back.
Okay. What if it's getting way too big, like you mentioned? Like we have a picture right now of a Rhodie that's covering a window.
Yeah.
Okay, and we showed that one before. Okay, and then this is what you've done.
This is what I would do if this was in front of my window.
That's a rhododendron. It looks like a tree.
That's in my back garden.
Wow.
And it is like a tree. So I let the big canopy be up above, and you could see through. So if my window was right there,
yeah,
I'd be able to look out. And look at how pretty that bark is.
So how do you get it to grow that big, though?
Well, I have seen rhododendrons 50 feet tall.
Jeez.
Some Rhodies are trees. Some stay little, but all of them get bigger. And you think you buy that cute little Rhodie with the pretty flower at the nursery. Think I'll put it in front of the picture window so I can watch it. In 10 years, it's probably going to be up covering it.
Yeah. All right, so
what I do is I take off all the lower stuff.
Yeah.
and keep the canopy up above.
Okay, so that's how you get it to grow big. Is
Yeah.
by, okay, you take, let's say this is an example. So you would
Yep.
cut this,
Yep.
this.
Except
this,
for
this.
if I was going to do that, I'd cut those all the way back.
So that they don't flower
Yeah,
out
because
again.
otherwise they're going to branch back out, and you're not going to solve the problem. You know?
Okay. I've learned so much today from you, sir. As usual, but really, truly, I'm glad we got into the nitty-gritty of rhododendrons because we've got so many of them here. And they love to grow here.
It's our state flower.
There you go. You're
Oh,
welcome. Anything you need to know, you learned it here.
This is the rhododendron capital of the world. I'll tell you what.